Friends, Greg Newmaster coming at you again with another action figure review. Today I have Superboy from Mafex, from Return of Superman and the Reign of the Superman storyline. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and help me to build my channel. God bless you all and thank you very much. Connor Kent, Superboy from the 90s. He just screams Gen X. He just screams cool 90s, everything that was awesome about the 90s, especially in DC Comics. We got Superboy, we got Tim Drake Robin, we got Kyle Rayner Green Lantern, we got Wally West Flash. It was a great time to be alive and growing up with comics. I remember being 12 years old, and we went on a field trip to Washington, D.C., and we were in the Washington Mall somewhere, and there was some sort of a sunglasses stand, and they had the little circular John Lennon Superboy sunglasses sitting there, and I just had to buy them on that trip. Had to look like Superboy. He was just so cool. I definitely had my bowl cut. Trying to look like John Connor from Terminator 2 or Superboy, but that was the style back in the 90s, and what a great time. What a great time. What a great character. He just screams attitude. He was just so fun. I mean, there's something, you know, when you're growing up reading comics, when there's like a youthful kid version of your favorite character. So, I mean, I was always drawn to Robin. I was always drawn to Superboy. I was always drawn to Shazam or Captain Marvel and the Billy Baston persona. I was drawn to Lion-O from the Thundercats because Lion-O was a kid trapped in a man's body. And there was just something about that, being a childlike, but having these intense superpowers. And obviously, Spider-Man was my favorite. Spider-Man, you know, was classically created as to elevate the sidekick role, according to Stan Lee, which made him so much more relatable. Because Spider-Man, of course, as everybody in the world knows, unless you're living under a rock, was a teenager in high school when he got his powers. So that captured my heart and mind when I was a teen, and I know it captured many people's hearts and mind as well. So Superboy, which he did not like to be called, you know, in his first comic appearance, we see that. He's a clone, famously a clone, and his storyline has morphed a bunch. First, he was a clone. He was attempted to be a clone by the Cadmus Project of Superman when Superman died at the hands of Doomsday in that great battle, that great storyline of the 90s when everybody was dying or going dark. So then we have the emergence of 4 potential Superman. We have the Cyborg, we have the Eradicator, and then we have Steel, John Henry Irons, and then we have Superboy. So first he's a clone of Superman and the doctor who created him. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but then it's ultimately revealed over the years that he is a clone of Superman, Clark Kent, and Lex Luthor. And what a great character. I gotta say this, I loved the first run of Superboy. I have all those comics. When he's Con-El, and his superpowers are limited. He has the tactile telekinesis, which, if you've ever seen the movie Chronicle, where with Michael B. Jordan and the 3 boys encounter an alien craft and they get telekinetic power, and that's how I always imagined Superboy. He's not overpowered like modern Superman is. It was sort of a callback to the original Superman, where he could leap tall buildings in a single bound. More like the Fleischer Superman, which I loved. And he was kind of like Jean Grey. Obviously not as powerful, but he had that telekinetic power, which resembled some of Superman's powers, like flight and strength and speed. But he had none of the Kryptonian eye powers, the super hearing, the super breath, the heat vision, telescope vision, X-ray vision, of course. He just had strength, flight, had minimal ability to move objects with his mind, and a force field that protected him and others. And I just thought that was cool. It was a great way to have Superman, but as a kid and different. And man, did he look good. Let's get into this figure because he is just awesome and he's full of attitude. So there's the box. You have the nice Superman logo, DC Comics on there. Side of the box, there he is in his awesome leather jacket, very punk rock, very 90s, 80s, 90s, even though he was, quintessential 90s character. There he is on the back. There he is on the side, which is, he's posed the way he was in the comics. That's an iconic image of him. There's the official sticker on the bottom, so you know that it's not a bootleg. Got mine from Japan, Plaza Japan, really great store. I get all my Mafex figures from there. I already cut the top of the box, so let's pull him out and get a good look at him. Here is sort of your proof of purchase. Here is the stand. I mean, just your typical action figure stand. I'm not going to pull all that out because you all know what an action figure stand looks like. And let's get... he looks so good. And I am so excited for the Mafex Tim Drake Robin from Hush. I just can't wait. I would love a classic Dick Grayson Robin, or even the one from the Dan Mora redesign from Batman Superman World's Finest. Like, if we could get a Robin like that, that would just be amazing. This leather jacket looks so awesome. I have to pull this out. I mean, look, there's even... I don't know if you can see this on camera, but this is so shiny, and the zipper looks amazing. There is the Superman, yellow Superman shield on the back. It looks great. It's this nice fake pleather. Look at the detail. I mean, the detail on this coat alone is just worth it. There's wires in there, so the strap is wired. It's a metal wire, so you can pose that. I can't tell. I think there's just mainly a wire in the strap, and there is a wire in the collar. But look at that coat. Oh, that's just awesome. Hopefully this will last a long time. Normally this material, I've had a few Wolverines with these kind of coats from the original Toy Biz Marvel Legends, and they like kind of rot over time. So hopefully this won't rot and will last. But yeah. Let's get a look at the head sculpts. Not too many accessories with him. So as I already mentioned, look at that. There he is with his iconic John Lennon sunglasses, the real small circle sunglasses. His ear is even pierced on the one side. He's got the bowl cut shaved head. The Superman S, you can see the blue highlights. He looks great. Just looks great. What an awesome figure. These are sculpted on. I do wish they were just removable, but that's fine. There is that head, so I'll definitely put that on at some point. It's a hard decision on how to display him because these head sculpts are awesome. We also have the gridded teeth head sculpt. Very nice. Ear pierce. Even the blue eyes just look good. Mafex, I really do think they're the best action figure designer. Just the quality of their figures, the sculpt. You know, we just got the Maximum Spider-Man. It doesn't even come close. It just doesn't even come close to quality. It just looks so good. Look at the highlights, the shading. You can even see the painted color around the lips and the teeth. I mean, look at that. Outstanding. Eyebrows look good. All looks good right out of the comics. We also get, there's his thumbs up hands. So you get one. Some open grabby hands. 2 sets of hands. Your flat flight hands. 3 sets of hands. And some more grabby hands. 4, so you have 5 sets of hands total, and then the four additional hands, and then the hands that come on the figure. Here he is. What a work of beauty. There's the neutral face head sculpt. Once again, look at that beautiful bowl cut, the blue shading in the hair. He looks great. I'm going to remove the plastic to protect from paint rub. You know, Max Spider-Man didn't get this level of care, that's for sure. Let's see if I can pull this out here. It's kind of like tucked in between his belts. Superboy always had those 2 belts. Just a nice redesign. I mean, look at how, just a gorgeous figure. Absolutely gorgeous. What a great design for the costume. Just the incorporation of the black with the blue, the yellow. We get the black straps, the black boots. There he is from behind. Just looks very, very punk rock. Here he is compared to the OG Mafex Spidey. My very first Mafex figure. I was curious if they were going to have the same body sculpt, but they do not. Superboy has his own sculpt. They are about the same height, but Superboy is a little bit more jacked. Look at that S-shield. S-shield is sculpted. It sticks out a little bit. You can't see the indentation of the pectorals, so that's like just a nice thick shield. So, for instance, Eradicator, his S-shield contours with his body. Superboy's does not. I can't remember if in the I don't believe in the comics that's how it was, because I've drawn this character so many times, you know, in a notebook, and he did have the defined pectorals. But I like how the S-shield sticks out. Here he is with Cyborg Superman. Just beautiful, beautiful. I'm so happy to have this figure. I love Superboy. Just love him. Love this era. Let's put on. Here's the bottom of the figure. So articulation, super articulated. I mean, look at that. You know, he can bend his elbows all the way, just like a human. He's got the butterfly joints. You want to be very careful because you don't want to rub this paint. He's got the double barbell neck. 2 points of articulation in the neck. You know, standard Mafex articulation. He's got 2 points of articulation in the torso, 1 in the diaphragm, 1 at the waist. All on ball joints, so we can get nice movement, nice posing. Double jointed knees. His butt is finely sculpted. He does a lot of squats, it looks like. Let's see, his kick can go up that high. He's got the drop barbell joints in the hips. I can't quite do a straddle, which is okay. Superboy doesn't really need to be doing straddles. He's got the double jointed knees. Ankle articulation. He's got toe articulation, of course. And we got ankle pivot. So all the articulation you could possibly want in a figure. It's amazing, you know. This is all you need in an action figure. This perfect action figure. And what a beautiful costume. Even as the strap on the leg, so it was the 90s. I mean, that's definitely Jim Lee-ish there, even though Jim Lee did not create Superboy, or this version of Superboy. Let's see, what else? Let's put on the gorgeous leather jacket. And, okay, that's not gonna slip. Ooh, okay, so I got it stuck. Got his glove. You know, I'd say the thing I don't like about Superboy, and I'm kind of iffy about his design, is the fact that he wears gloves. He wears sort of like the James Dean biker gloves from, you know, the 50s, and you know, Rebel Without a Cause, and I guess that's fine. There's just no need for Superboy to have gloves. But whatever. I love it. But I'd say that's the only thing about this design that I don't like is he wears gloves. You know, it's like, what is, you know, if I had telekinetic powers, oh, that's a little bit challenging to get on because he has this, there's this like lip that goes around the glove, so it's a little bit tricky to get on over the jacket. Man, does he look cool though. He looks so cool in that jacket, so I'm going to push that up a little bit. And I'm not sure if I have these on backwards now because they fell off. But yeah, he's got these thick biker gloves that, you know, if I was a superhero and I didn't have to wear gloves, I just wouldn't wear them. If I was like Superman. And there he is. Like, he looks, I mean, look at that. Look at that leather jacket. And you can pose the belt strap here and do some fun things like that. And there he is in the back. And you can do that, you know, the thumb pose if you want to do that. Just so cool. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Because of the jacket and the sleeves, it pushes his hand off. So I'm going to have to mess around with that a little bit. So lots of fun posing. I mean, amazing. Just amazing. Let's pop this head off real quick. And, ooh, that was on there kind of tight. And we can put on the head with the glasses. Of course, you gotta put that on, right? And there's that. Looking pretty awesome. And then if you wanna mix it up a little bit, we can throw on the Amalgam comics, and they combined Spider-Man and Superboy, and there we have Spider-Boy from the Amalgam, DC versus Marvel. If you want to do that, which is fun. Yeah, just an awesome figure. I am so looking forward to having Tim Drake Robin, and then if Mafex can do a Green Lantern, I definitely want a Hal Jordan, of course. I want a Barry Allen Flash, a Wally West Flash, an Aquaman, comic version Wonder Woman. Here he is next to Kingdom Come Superman. And here he is next to McFarlane's Christopher Reeve Superman, which is drastically out of scale. That's my only complaint about the McFarlane figures, besides that they look cheaper in certain areas, but their scale, I just don't like how they have the giant scale. And here he is next to the Eradicator and Cyborg. So there we have it, guys. Connor Kent, Con-El, Superboy from the 90s, Reign of the Superman. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. I stuttered there. Just a beautiful figure. Highly recommend it. God bless you all. Peace.